So over the last couple of days, I've been thinking and wanted to share what I think is effective strategies and results for every athlete that's going to college or on a scholarship or a walk on, in addition to summer programs being started, tournaments, and tryouts are coming for every sport. Just wanted to send some encouragement. I know it can be tough for those that are participating. It brings a level of discomfort when thinking about your competition. Failure can cripple an athlete. It cripples older individuals, older adults that don't succeed in the workplace. So those that are participating, going to school, trying out, it's going to be very stressful, to be honest with you. Um, but if you get through it, it can bring a sense of accomplishment. But if you don't, there are various sense of urgencies that can take place in a form of depression, stress, if you don't make the team. Over the course of the last couple of years, with AAU sports and club sports, travel sports, the demand on every athlete presents stage fright, headaches, continuous perspiration, and those are signs of stress in addition to numerous physiological and psychological factors, one being numerous trips to the bathroom. So in this video, I wanted to just chat with you, and if you wanted to give feedback, please do so on the chat on how do you prepare mentally for tryouts. I know for myself, for strongman, I get very nervous. I would go to the bathroom, I would shake and I would jitter. I would be very excited. I also did see the same thing in my son when he get ready for a lacrosse game. He's rushing to the field. He's very excited, but is the performance there? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But it's performance anxiety, and we all have it. It can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. And that performance anxiety equates to the various pressures of life, whether it's school, whether it's home, and it's a pressure to perform. So as we move forward in this, I wanted to provide some tips later on how we can get through it, how the coaches, how the parents, and how the athlete, if you are at the mature age yourself, can push through certain stage frights. The expectation that's put on you, the expectation of performance that's put on you by various individuals that want you to succeed. Maybe you have to keep your scholarship. Maybe if you don't keep your scholarship, you don't know what to do. Or maybe as a walk-on, if you don't perform, it will cripple you in the eyes of your family. Or maybe if you don't succeed at a certain tournament, it will hinder your ability to stay on the team. I know there are some examples where athletes who were on a team, they were very good, but they weren't able to get to the playing time because of one little performance or one little mistake that they made, but they did other stuff well, and the ability to grow. And sometimes as coaches, we don't give the athletes that grace to grow because we want to win now. So instead of impressing the coach and wanting to win now, or impressing the parent, or impressing a potential scout, and that changes, we need to hone in. We need to be able to teach these athletes, or athletes need to be able to teach themselves through mental mindset preparations, developing a concrete plan of confidence just to have success. So again, I would love to know your thoughts about this. And looking at how to become successful and how to not sabotage your trial, there are some things that you can do, and that's some things that have helped me, which is one, self-talk, praying, meditating, getting encouragement from others due to various performance anxiety. For example, if you have a trainer partner, or if you're go to the gym, for example, be training high school, college athletes, in addition to athletes my son age, the 12 to 13 age, I encourage them to self-talk. I encourage them to develop a plan to challenge each other, because once they get to that higher level, they're going to be challenged. And if they can't meet that challenge, then unfortunately, you will or you won't make the team. So in moving forward, I wanted to give you some other strategies to help you achieve emotional, mental, and physical success. Number one, you need to study your opponent. Study your game. Are you doing good? The importance of film study. Have your parent. I know in college and high school they have film. Everything is on film now, so it doesn't make any sense if you're not seeing yourself and how you're performing. Look at yourself. Look at how you're performing. Look at the other athletes that you are going against. I know I took my son to different lacrosse tryouts so he can see those in his age groups and he can have a better experience to have success. And in doing that, he was one of the better defenders in his sport and lacrosse for his age where he went. But I tell him there are other better defenders out there. There are other better people. There are other attackmen, middies that are better than you. But you can be on that same level if you study their game, study your own game, and have that mental mindset and preparation to identify the various strengths and weaknesses that you need to have success in. Also, for tryouts, athletes, you need to eat right. Now, I'm no certified nutrition, and I don't claim to be, but you want to have adequate fruits and vegetables. You want to consume the right amount of protein to have success. You don't want to consume the bad carbs, which are, cookies, donuts, sodas, especially in these summer months. Stay with the water. If you could drink coconut water, get those electrolytes, some forms of Gatorade to help replenish. But water is the best thing. You want to focus on getting a massage, getting some sort of mental therapy to have success. That eases the body, it moves toxins out of the body, and it encourages effective performance before and after. I know I said you need to focus on your competition, but when it comes to the point, don't focus on your competition. You should be able to have enough time to train, or if you did not train, your parents, your coaches, or whomever should encourage you to focus on what you have to do and take your, not anger, but your passion out on the field to have success. Know your weaknesses. That's the importance of the film study. That's the importance of having a coach. Know your weaknesses. Even if your parent is a strength coach or a coach, allow them. Parents, we have to be a little bit more sympathetic, but encourage the weaknesses. Know the weaknesses to have success. If you can point out weaknesses and other weaknesses, it will help your game a lot. Have a mental posture, a great posture when you step out there on the field, when you're going to college, when you're trying out, when you are in a setting where you don't know others, where you will have to perform. You want to listen to feedback. Feedback is the best thing that you can listen to. Back in the day, our coaches used to cuss at us. They used to really get on us. Nowadays, you really can't do that. But feedback is the most important thing. Constructive criticism is the best thing that anybody can have and can receive. Also, hitting the weight room is very important. If you hit the weight room, the training age is a big factor. But for the younger individuals, 7 to 8 to older, the younger, start with some resistant bands, and as you get older, you can increase in the weights. Then that can help you build your confidence as well. Also, talking to experienced athletes, reading experienced articles on things to help you grow and to help you have success in your sport. Yeah, it's difficult because a lot of people don't want to share information, but it's very possible if you if you posture yourself in the right environment. In addition, the the power of self-talk is important. You have to talk to yourself. You have to encourage yourself, and that comes through reading different things, talking to different people, having a good group around you, a great training partner, a great training platform, great strength coaches that will, get on you, but also tell you what you're doing to have positive success. Also, be coachable. You always want to be coachable. A coach will put up with mistakes if the athlete can learn, be coachable, and correct those mistakes moving forward. A lot of athletes, unfortunately, early in my career, I'm still young in my career, but they weren't coachable. They want to talk back, they want to do their own thing, and then they wonder why they don't have success. So you want to have a plan when going to tryouts, when going to college, when walking on, when going to any practice. You want to have a plan of how you're going to attack the situation. And if opposition comes, how are you going to attack it? How are you going to overcome that opposition to have success? The best thing we will say, well, always have fun and everything like that. But what if you having fun, but you don't get the outcome that you want? How are you having fun? I believe having fun is training to have success, eating to have success, watching those things, reading those things that give you the capable or the capabilities despite your despite what you currently can do. So if you're in your feelings at a certain time or manner, if you're feeling a certain way, you can still have success if you have fun. But having fun breeds a great training plan, a great eating plan, great coaches, adaptability, which you can do to have success, and it brings confidence as well. Um, so again, I think I mentioned, but making film study a priority, getting a good night's sleep, and just having self-talk all around you, surrounding yourself with the right people. So I just wanted to do this to encourage everyone to avoid the traps of with people saying you can't make it. There are many articles about how to mentally prepare for tryouts. There are many articles out there about trying out, but I don't believe anybody has sat down to talk about it. I know, for example, when I look on Instagram, Deion Sanders does a great job, and some other coaches of telling their athletes how it is, but also encouraging them, bringing people in to encourage them, kind of being a part of their culture, just to show them, okay, yeah, you can do it. This is how you do it. You're going to have setbacks if you don't go to class. If you don't do this, you're not going to succeed. If you're not going to give effort, you're not going to succeed. But you have to give effort. You have to study. You have to show yourself approved. But if you don't, then we can't help you. So this is just a guide along with other things out there that can help you have success. So again, I welcome all comments and the feed and the chat. Also, I think I might have missed getting a massage. Stretch therapy is very important too, because you can't have success if you're injured. So try to do all these things to have confidence. It won't make it easier, but you might have success in the future if you practice these things, have a good circle around you, give effort in your training environments, pray, meditate, have the right people around you, hit the weight room, consume the right things, get a good night's sleep, get some encouragement, make film study a priority, get a massage, stretch therapy, Don't focus on your competition. Know your weaknesses. Pay attention to coaches. Have fun. All those things breed success. Paying attention to your opponents in a good way, not in a bad way. Having people around you to support you. Participate in certain groups that breed your success. So again, comments are welcome. This was just a little encouragement as you get ready to go off to college, or you're walking on a certain team. You get ready for your summer tournaments, which are very important. In addition to trials are coming and everything like that. So I hope this helped you. Leave comments in the chat. I will provide a link to the article down below, and hopefully we can get some good feedback on here. All right. Have a good day. Peace.